Probably a problem with people not claiming rate rebates. That's not to deny the advantages that the rating system offers.
Dr. Greenwood, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Rob Whitehouse talking to Dr. Royston Greenwood there. Well, with petrol prices going even higher, few motorists have much to smile about these days. But one, a Midland engineer, reckons he's come up with a cheap alternative fuel, and a fuel that's as old as the hills. Rob Golding has been to see the car that's literally fit for a burn-up.
It looks like a standard A40. It sounds like a standard A40. And apart from a bit of arthritis in its 12-year-old limbs, it goes pretty much like a standard A40. The difference is when this car has to be filled up, it's not a can the owner reaches for, but a bucket. And this is the secret of this vehicle. Engineer Doug Purser has spent the past 7 years converting it not to run on black gold, that's oil, but this, the black diamond, coal. Well, Doug, this is the heart of the affair, the generator. What exactly goes on there?
Well, air is drawn in through here from the suction of the engine, drawn through the fire bars, mixed with water at these 2 points, drawn through the fire and turned into carbon monoxide and hydrogen. Then it goes along to the front, cooled and cleaned, then comes back into the manifold here, where I mix it with the air mixture, and from here it goes into the carburettor, into the engine.
Well, we've left the car outside because we can now see the principle demonstrated here in the workshop. We've got the same layout in miniature, so let's see what happens, Doug.
Yes, right. First of all, I'll fill the pan. Start a pan with meths.
And the match.
Fan going. Ignition.
Ignition. She's away. Now what are we hoping for?
First of all, the gas there. I'll light there to see that the gas making is okay and the water drips. All right, we'll start the engine then. We're making gas now.
Yep.
I'm going to open the valve. Ignition.
Ignition's on.
Start the motor.
Well, there it is, Doug, the coal engine. I think we better switch it off for a moment, otherwise we're going to get gassed by the exhaust fumes. So if you just take it off for a moment.
Yes, okay.
Fine, well that's a little better, but it does certainly work, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now, of course, is it really that new? After all, we've had coal and wood-fired cars in the First and Second World Wars.
Yes, but I've condensed it. The process of condensed it as much as possible because it was rather cumbersome during the war. I believe they had to even have a trailer separate from the vehicle. So I'm trying to develop it further to become a proposition.
Do you think it will reach the point where it can power the average car?
That depends on the oil supply.
Are you hoping that perhaps a big car maker will take this off your hands and develop it further?
Well, I didn't develop it for financial gain. It was just purely of interest because the way we're being held to ransom with the oil, and we've got plenty of coal reserves. So, I don't know. If somebody's interested, it's up to them.
May happen, may happen. By the way, that car does 250 miles per hundredweight. Could give a whole new meaning to stopping in the pits. Well, for as long as there have been circuses, children have always